Have you ever noticed that when you're running Facebook ads, Facebook doesn't notify you of when a lead comes in? Therefore, you're having to go back in Ads Manager, scrambling all the time to download the list, see who's there, and see that some of these leads came in a while ago and you never had the opportunity to get back to them right away. Well, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to show you a trick so that you can have it connected and you get notified of every new single lead immediately. Hey, I'm Shawn and I am a social media coach for the Wolfpack at eXp Realty, and I'm also the founder of the Realtors Blueprint, which helps realtors like yourself generate a non-stop leads well on autopilot through Facebook ads. Statistics show you have a much higher chance of having a conversation with a lead when you can respond within the first 5 minutes. Therefore, getting notified of when those valuable leads come in through Facebook is critical. So without further ado, let's go to the computer and I'll show you how. All right, so here is one of your easiest ways. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to a website like Zapier. Now, I've been doing a little looking. I haven't used Zapier in years because now I have my own platform where the integrations happen automatically for you. So there's a little plug. If you want to skip all the steps, reach out to me. I'll show you what that's about, because for the cost of this versus what you'd have mine for, it just might make your life so much simpler. Anyway, we're not here for a sales pitch. Zapier. It used to be $20 a month. There still is a $20 US a month fee, but looking at the pricing, it looks like they may have bumped it up now to do a premium zap, and Facebook always was a premium zap. So unless they've changed that too, maybe I'm wrong, maybe you can still get away with the $20 a month, but it looks like if it did need to be a premium zap, it would be $50 US. Again, don't quote me because I haven't used it. There is alternatives though. Make is another one, and Pabbly. Make, I did a couple little looks. Pabbly I didn't look at, and not all the CRMs are on Make. Zapier definitely has what I believe is the biggest collection of CRMs, so generally it's the best. But do a bit of research. Whatever CRM you have, go see if Make has the capability, or Pabbly. And I do know there is more. I'm not sure what their names are. It's just, years ago, Zapier was pretty much the only one, so that's what I used. But anyway, for the purpose of this, I'm going to show you what it looks like in Zapier. All the others are going to be the same idea. This just gives you an understanding of how it works. So first thing it says is, it comes up here, what would you like to automate? So I'm going to say send new Facebook leads to, and my CRM that I've got using is Lead Connector. So, when I was selling real estate, I used RealVolve. RealVolve is in here. I even did a search for Follow Up Boss. Follow Up Boss is one of the most popular ones. I believe Follow Up Boss was in Make as well. So another one you may want to go check on. But anyway, it says, okay, well, here's based off of what you typed, here's your suggestions. So step 1, new lead. Step 2, with Facebook ads, step 2, we're going to add that lead to a campaign and lead connector. Well, that's not quite what I want. Like adding to a campaign, maybe that is what I want, because maybe I create a campaign saying when I get a new Facebook lead, these things happen. That actually might be a good one, and it could work. For me, I kind of like to have the lead come in as a new contact and then maybe tag them and then have a campaign running so that when a certain tag is added, then they get added to that automation. Whatever you prefer to do. But let's say at the very simplest, you just want to add this to your CRM. So I'm going to click here and say, I want to add or update contacts. So I want to add them as a contact instead. Now I have the capability. I could go into my CRM. I could say, okay, when a new contact is added from a Facebook ad, then I want them to go in this automation. All right, so this looks good. That's what I want. Let's go try it. So what it's going to do, it's going to kind of create this zap for us. So you're going to want to log into your Facebook account. I did that for mine already. Go continue, and then it's going to ask you to do a page here. So I'm going to select my page. Then it's going to ask you, okay, which Facebook form do you want pull this information from? So if you have a specific Facebook form, you could select it. Otherwise, I suggest you just leave this to any form. Because if you're creating multiple different Facebook ads and you only have one form selected and they're using different forms, it's not going to work. Whereas this will say, there's any form filled out on a Facebook lead ad, this trigger will happen. If you want, you can get specific. You can select specific forms. Anytime, maybe if you do run a new ad, you come in here and you can actually switch this. So it goes to whichever form. So it would just take a bit more manual labor for you to come in here and switch it every time you run a new ad, or you just leave it as any form. So go continue. Then it's going to ask you to test it, and you have to do this because it needs needs to pull some information in order for this to work. So even if you don't have any leads, it should kind of like on mine here, it creates kind of just a test lead. Okay, found a record, perfect. So let's go continue. Now it says, okay, we got the information when you get a new Facebook ad pulled from this account from any form. Now what do you want us to do with it within Lead Connector? Okay, so now I connected my Lead Connector account. So same, if you had Follow Up Boss, whatever, you'd log into your account from here. And I said my event is I want to add or update the contact. As you can see, they've got depending on your CRM, there's a bunch of different options you can do. For this, I just wanted to add the contact, as simple as that. Okay, that's my account, yes. Now it says the action. What do you want to happen? So I want, if somebody puts their first name within the Facebook ad, I want to add in there, and then you can even search name. So here's the name that it created. Remember it did a test one? This one is the way Facebook works. It collects their full name. So they actually type their first name in. There isn't one box for first name and one box for last name. It just says name. So they put their full name in. So because it's geared that way, probably what I would do is maybe do this under full name instead. Search name. There was my lead. I want to make sure there's no other ones in here. Dummy data for name. That would be the right one then, because that's the test name. Now, if you did have a lead in there before and it pulled a test lead in, it would actually have the name of the lead that you've generated before. But because I had no leads in this account, because this is kind of a test Facebook account that I'm showing you on here, it just pulls in dummy data. Phone number. So we want right there, phone number. That's the information it pulled. And we want email. There. So what this is saying is when we put this lead, if they gave us their name, their phone number, their email on Facebook, where within Lead Connector do you want us to put that information? Well, I want full name to go under full name. I want phone number to go under phone, and I want email to go under email. That's what it'll do. It'll now create a new contact in my CRM and have that information. So now if I just leave this, that's all it's going to do. It's going to send that lead to my CRM and it'll be in there. Great. But I might not be getting informed about it. So how do I actually get informed? Well, you could do, maybe you just automatically added them to a campaign like you saw on the previous screens there. Or maybe you do something as simple as adding a tag. So you could say, you know what? I want to tag this one as a Facebook lead. So now when it comes into my CRM, that contact will have the tag added Facebook lead. And then as you can see, you can go through a bunch of different stuff. You can add notes. You can even say source. It's the same thing. Facebook, because it came from Facebook. So you could add that in there. Because in my CRM, there is a source option. Yours might not show up depending on which CRM you have. So we add a tag Facebook lead. So now what I would do, then go into, I'm getting distracted here. This mark as lead is required. If you see I can't continue. So for this one, yes, it is a lead true. So now it lets me continue. So just make note of that. So now what I would do is I would go into my CRM and I would likely create a campaign where it's sending messages out to this lead for me, or at the very least notifying me. So I could go create a campaign within my CRM and say, hey, whenever a new contact has the tag added Facebook lead, do this. Send me an email, send them an email, send them a text, whatever that may be. Have something so that you're getting notified. The lead will come into your CRM, but now they're going to get tagged as such, and it's going to notify you so that you can follow up with them right away. Or if you have the automation created, it'll follow up with them right away. So as you can see, this is very powerful because this is going to be a great way for you to, when you're generating those leads, to be able to have them get responded to and get the attention they needed versus just sitting in Facebook world and you never knowing that they're even there. So yeah, from there you go continue. It has you do another test and you're pretty much ready to go. So like I said, there is other ones. There's Make, there's Pabbly. Check them all out. See which one's going to work best for you. Or if you did want a shortcut where this is already completed and done and mapped out and all the leads get nurtured and everything for you, you know who to hit up and check out my platform, and I'd love to give you a demo. This is really cool when you could do this. And the other thing is, at the very least, you can actually have this created. You could do another Zap. Instead of saying send this to a CRM, you could have it so it sends you an email instead. Do something as simple as that. That way you're getting notified about your leads. All right, so there you have it. Set that up. Now you'll have leads coming into your CRM, and it's going to make your life so much easier. Now, if you're wanting to know some ads that are going to generate you a ton of leads so that you can test this system out and bring leads in nonstop and be notified, then I've got you covered. I have a free guide. These are my 5 killer Facebook ads that have helped me generate 268 leads in just 7 days. So if you want a copy of that, comment with Facebook ads and I will send you your free copy. And that's it. If you found this valuable, please make sure to give me a like, hit that subscribe button, and also hit the bell to be notified of when I post future videos on Facebook ads for realtors. And if you have any questions, in the description, I have my contact details. Feel free to get a hold of me. Happy to offer any free advice I can. And I just love to see you be notified of those Facebook leads. Keep me posted. Let me know how it goes. Otherwise, have a great day. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.